Hey everyone, Eric with Rockin' H, and today what we're going to do is solve a problem I have. If you've ever seen Kenworth, DCP Kenworth turn signals, and you've done a tear down and you've gone back to assemble, you'll know what a frustration it is to lose one, and I have lost my last one. I'm not going to lose any more because we're going to draw this part here in Tinkercad. So what I've done here is I made me a little drawing, and it's nothing really fancy, just a tiny little drawing here, and we're going to make this. So what we're going to do is go to Tinkercad, we're going to create new design. Don't forget, Tinkercad is free. Now we're going to drag out a square, just a box here, and we're going to change the dimensions. I'm going to grab one of these little white boxes down here in the corner, click it, and I'm going to make this, instead of 20 millimeters wide, I'm going to make this 2.5. Here we go. Now you can drag that box manually, but I found it's easier just to type in exactly what size you want. Now we're going to click the boxes again, and we're going to change the length to 1 millimeter. That's how thick it is. Now we're going to change the orientation here a little bit to see it. Now we're going to change the height, and this thing is going to be 2.3 millimeters tall. Now I'm going to drag this up off the plane just a little bit here, and then I'm going to copy this thing. So I've made a duplicate of my little square, and I'm going to drag it down so I can see the two pieces. Here we go. Then I'm going to change the color of it so I can see it even better. Now we're going to zoom in. Now, this yellow part that I've made is actually the little pin that goes into the die cast. So the red square is going to be on top of the fender, and then the yellow square will go through the fender. The yellow square is going to be 1.6 millimeters wide, and then it's the same thickness. Now what we're going to do is we're going to line these two pieces up. So instead of having to guess how far over to center the yellow square on the red, we're going to take and use this alignment button on our navigation, on our toolbar. We're going to align it on center. So now it just did it. Cool, huh? And then we're going to click that. I'm going to zoom in just a little more so I can see what I need to see. Where's my little arrow thing? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I want. There. Now, we've made a pin for our turn signal, and we're going to double check the height on that. Instead of 2 millimeters, I'm going to make it 4 so we can trim it down to what we want. And I'm going to make this 3.25. There. There we go. We are close. Now one thing you can do on Tinkercad, if you have a square shape, you can change the radius of it, and what that means is you can make the edges, instead of angular, you can soften them. So if you wanted to change it to 0.34, what you're doing is you're changing the, see how we're softening those edges? So if you want to go in there and soften them, you can. I think I'm going to leave mine fairly angular, because in real life, you know, a square turn signal is a square turn signal, right? I think we can change that. Yeah, let's see what 0.25 does. Let's zoom in a bit more. We'll see it again. Go ahead and do much. Let's try a little bit more. 0.35. And let's just see what 0.5 looks like. 0.5. That's not bad. Really doesn't add much to it, but I kind of like what we've done. Okay. For the next part, what we need to do is add what looks like, well, like on the DCP here. Take a look at this. On the DCP, you have the chrome outside, and then you have paint on the inside. Just a little protrusion where there's paint, so it looks like a flasher. We're going to add that to our turn signal as well. We're going to grab a ball, and we're going to put it out here. What we're going to do is, again, going to use our boxes on the corners, and then we're going to change that. And we had 1.6, it's 2.5, oh, 1 millimeter. So let's try 1.5. And we'll try 1.5 here. And I'm just guessing. 1.5. 5 there. There. Okay. Now what we can do, we'll zoom in again. We're going to select the ball and the box. Here, we'll just select it like that. There. Going to use our align feature. We're going to align it center, like so. And then center here. And I guess that's it. That's all our choices. And now we're going to select all of them because it's got a little out of, there we go. Okay. I think I'm mostly happy with this. Let's try this at 2. Let's see what we get here. Okay. I don't know if that's too much or too little, but we'll give it a go. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to select all these people, all these pieces, and we're going to group them. We're going to use the group feature. So now this is one object here, okay? Instead of 3 separate objects, I made one object. And now what I want to do is I'm going to bring out another box. And I'm going to make this dude 2 millimeters. Let's try that. And then we're going to make this 2 millimeters. And then we're going to leave it 20 millimeters wide. Use our align feature here. Let's align those like so. And so by grouping those 3 parts together, they move as one object. That's the point of that. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to put these on a wire. And that way I can print more than one at one time, and it keeps the part count as one part instead of multiple parts. And then because they're so small, they won't get lost. That's the goal. Now we're going to duplicate it. We're going to move it off like 5 millimeters or so. That looks about right. And now, as long as I don't do anything else, I can hit the duplicate feature again, and it'll space them all evenly out, just like this. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to make this a little wider. I'll make that 40. Perfect. And make that 38 or 39. Let's try 38. Perfect. Now watch this. We're going to go ahead and group that together. Ooh. There we go. Move that out. And then we're going to take this, copy it, and we're going to change it. We're going to turn it 180 degrees, or 90 degrees, I'm sorry. We're going to make it 10 millimeters long. Let's see what we get. And we're just making a tree, or sprue, or wire. It goes by several names. What do I have there? That's not what I want. I don't know what I just made, but that's not it. Copy. There we go. Alright. We're going to call this W900L turn signal. Now we're going to export Dot Stl. While that's preparing, we're going to go to Shapeways and upload this. We're going to wait for Shapeways to catch up. And we're going to go to My Models and upload. Now we used millimeters to create our object, so when we upload a file, we're going to use millimeters over here as well. Okay, we'll select our file, open. Shapeways algorithms and different processes are working on the file as we speak, and here we are. And we can buy this product in fine detail. We're going to add to cart and check out. And so here's all this. We're just do priority, manufacturing, whatever. Oh, economy. Well, heck, let's do economy. I don't need these parts right away, so we'll do it the economy way. And here we are. Totals $28. And so my part count actually is there are 10 sets of, so there's 20 parts, so basically we're spending $2 for a set, and that's agreeable. I can live with that. Place our order here and off we go. And here we go. Here's our turn signals. Going to be estimated ship dates October 19th, and there we are, start to finish. Alright, thanks for watching. If you like this video, share it with a friend. Also, subscribe to Diecast Lab. That's the best way you can support my channel and support everything that goes on with Rockin' H. I'll lead you by the hand, step by step, with video tutorials, white papers, and other downloads that'll teach you everything I know, even how to turn your hobby into a profitable business. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.